basically a change in the weather.
Talking about climate change, to me, it's simply a change in the climatic condition. That's the weather change, the shift in weather, the way we feel the coldness or the hotness of the weather nowadays.
Climate change, you can say it's a change in the general weather condition of a geographical area over a long period of time. Yeah.
Climate change, the change in weather.
Yeah, sure, I do.
It's funny for anybody to think climate change is not real, because obviously I cite an example. I've been on the plateau, they're talking about Plateau State. 10, 20 years ago, the weather used to be very cold. If you had been on the plateau back then and you're there now, you will know and understand, and you will agree with me that of a fact the weather has really changed.
Of course. The way the atmosphere, the seasonal weather, the way it's been since we were kids have started changing. Yes, why not?
Yeah, why not?
I think what causes it is just basically what do the scientists call it? I've forgotten, but there's this thing that they call it that causes it. Yes.
I do not have the scientific facts or depth to back up my understanding, but I would say it is natural. It has something to do with the timings and dispensations. You know, probably a global shift in the is it the orbit or the revolution or whatever we call it.
What the world tells us causes climate change might not be what's causing climate change. The public opinion and what science has pushed all of us is that the carbon monoxide in the society causes climate change, the fossil fuel and stuff like that from the refineries. But personally, I think it has to do with the fission reactors the developed countries are using. Yeah, the more they bombard atoms, the more we lose the ozone layer. So that's what I think though. But generally, let's just say it's the CO2 emitted by so many the vehicles and so many other machineries. Yeah.
Number one, I think we humans, we have a part to play in it also. There are things we do that can affect climate change. So even the pollution and nature too. Yeah.
Rain. If the weather is very, very hot, yeah, the weather is very, very hot.
You know, generally, when you talk about the weather, we talk about the wind, we talk about water, we talk about the earth, that is land. So for the wind, the rate at which it blows, or probably drier, or you understand, very windy or sandy, the extent of it actually affects you. You talk about the heat season again, you know, at that time it's neither airy, windy, or wet. So at that time the weather is really humid, uncomfortably hot. Now you're sweating more frequently. No matter how much water you take, you tend to thirst faster because the weather is hotter.
Everything. The more global warming increases, the water level increases, you lose land. You can't afford to buy a house or a land in Banana Island because you're afraid of flooding. Our dams, if not properly taken care of, the water can overflow it and
Effect. I'm in Nigeria and I adapt to any weather, so I don't think anyone will affect me.